Hello, Libra. Welcome to your May reading. Well, this is going to be love, who's in your energy, a little bit about you, and then, of course, I look at Aries through Pisces at the end. So if you have somebody specific on your mind, I will dive deeper, since this is your individual reading, into their thoughts or feelings and actions towards you right now. Plus a bonus yes, no at the end. So watch to the end. It's always good to. Let's see Libra's energy right now. And then we'll see the energy coming towards you. Hello, hello. Good morning, Libra. We're still in your moon right now as I'm doing this reading. So I'm really pulling in some good energy for you. Always trying to balance those energies for you, balance those scales. All right. Let's see. Good morning, good morning. Remember, if you're new to my channel, I'm always going live, so you can come in, bring your energy. All right, you may get the answers you're seeking when you're live. 4 swords, overall energy. All right, you gotta clear the air. You gotta clear out some stuff. The 4 swords is my cleanse, reset. Go take a salt bath. Right, everything's okay. Everything's okay. No need to react. Back up. All right, it can be a little scary with that whatever's going on for you right now. It can be a little scary. The unknown. Right, the 4 swords. 3 of swords just happened, right? So something happened, and it's like, oh, something was severed from your life. Something changed. Something, and the 3 of swords, something changed. It could be your own space by yourself. And all of a sudden now you got more people in your life. It can be an ending of some sort when you get to the 3 of swords. It can be a realization. It can be changes in your life that just you weren't ready for, right? But the 4 of swords is saying, you got this. Look at this, right? You're right on target. But we don't want to react right now in this current energy you're in. So this can be, dependent on your situation, zoom out a little bit and say, all right, I don't feel comfortable. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I'm not going to fish around and look for anything, just anything, and take anything that's right in front of my face, because it might not be what spirit wants you to have, what spirit wants you to see. All right. It might not be. It's like relax, chill, and don't try to overthink. Don't come from a place of reacting. It's like spirit saying, I want you to take in what's happened. I want you to enjoy the moment, and the answers will come to you. All right. So relax. Ace of Wands. The inspiration is on its way. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the heat. Enjoy the fun. I see it. Enjoy the heat. Right. Especially if you're in Florida like me. All right, enjoy it. All right, so the inspiration is coming. The Ace of Wands, it's a beginning of a new cycle is what we're seeing here when it comes to even love, right? Comes to you. It's like you don't need to have the answers right now. You just go with the flow and see what excites you. All right. So we have the Magician card. So you are getting a beautiful energy here of a brand new, like creating, co-creating, new start. It's like you can do whatever you want at this point. You might not realize it. You might not see it, especially if you got a lot of distraction around you, letting your thoughts get in the way. Things are kind of disappearing from your life, right? Situation that you thought was clear is coming to an end, right? So, you've got this Magician card. The Magician is like, Libra, you have all the tools. You've come this far. You know exactly what to do. What the hell are you worried about? You know the answers. You've got to trust your instinct right away, because your instinct, your intuition is this instant knowing. All right, you walk in a room, you come into a situation, you already know, but you like to think. You're an air sign. You like to think and contemplate and weigh things out and look at every perspective and go around in circles until you get right back to that first initial state of being where you just knew. You knew something was okay. You knew something was not okay. You knew something or someone or a situation, was not going in the direction you thought it was going to go in, right? But you got sucked into fear of some sort, right? Or doubt, or an inner belief about something. So, this is coming to love here. We're seeing the Magician card. We're seeing, like, it's what you believe in the situation is going to be true. The person's going to match your frequency. So if you're sitting there in the sand and you're doubting and thinking somebody is like not interested in you, yeah, you're going to see the signs that this person is not interested in you. If you're doubting somebody is not thinking about you, then you're going to see the clues that somebody just doesn't think about you. They're not, you got to focus. Yes, if you knew it, if you know it, you got to trust it. You know it. All right. And that's what this reading is all about. It seems like I'm really tapping into an energy, Libra, where you already have the answers. It's just, it's not showing up exactly the way you feel it should be in your life right now, in your 3D circumstance. So you're not comfortable with it. And there's some quietness or some empty space or some newness that's around you that is a little bit uncomfortable. All right, so let's see who's coming towards you or who's in your energy field. We have the Eight of Wands. So we've got somebody kind of spicy, fast, fun, exciting. The Eight of Wands is showing a total shift in energy coming towards you right now. All right, so the Four of Swords, this is where you might be kind of all over scattered energy and just take a step back and breathe. All right, we've got somebody coming in, pretty quickly here. If you've been waiting on some sort of communication, you've been waiting on somebody coming towards you, this is an energy of somebody coming towards you, something exciting happening for you. And it could be travel for some of you. It could be making plans to travel. This is exciting news. But this also tells me with the Four of Swords that you do have a lot going on. You have a lot of energy shifting around you. And the Magician is like, grab a hold of this energy and use your mind power to see things clearly. The Magician, you have the tools to manifest exactly what it is you want in this current moment. All right. So let's see what else this person's intentions. All right. We have the Eight of Cups. All right. Let's go. Let's go home. I love this deck, right? This deck is, let's move forward. You got the eights showing up for you. So the numbers of 4 and the numbers of 8. So it's almost like a completion here. You're coming to a milestone. 4s to me is building a foundation. 8s is commitment. All right. You're more than halfway there. All right. So you're building the foundation to something solid with somebody, or somebody here is looking to see what's up. You may be getting together, communicating with somebody here, and finding yourself spending late nights together or getting together and moving on together. So this is a beautiful energy here. I choose you. I choose you. I really do. Somebody may be confessing, and they may have been leaving you, because I do have the Seven of Wands here, where it's saying Seven of Wands, you've been kind of waiting for something to show up for you when it comes to another person. You've known something, you've felt something with somebody, but they may have left you kind of hanging with the Seven of Cups. Like you've been in a position of wondering or fantasizing about the possibilities of this connection. But the Seven of Cups always has a what if, all right? A what if in it. What if it doesn't turn out right? What if this person really isn't into me? What if this person has other people? What if this happens? What if that happens? And you can see the Eight of Cups here is them two coming together and really saying, you know what? We were worrying about stuff way too much. We were overthinking things, that Four of Swords. So it looks like you're reaching some sort of point where you can finally breathe a little bit here and let down your guards, let down the worry, let down with the Seven of Wands. It's like you're overcoming a situation here, what's coming towards you. It's like something you thought was going to turn out a certain way could possibly turn out way the hell better than you even imagined with this Eight of Cups. And this is an energy of travel too. So moving pretty quickly and following your initial feelings, following what, being in the moment and following your intuition, not getting in your head. All right. And we're seeing the Empress here. So somebody finds you very, very attractive. And this is you owning it. This is your energy. You're seeing, you're getting something. You're coming into your value. You're coming into abundance here when you have the Empress energy. All right. So your energy is just own it. Own it, own yourself right now. And Four of Swords, give yourself a little bit of a, makeover, room to breathe here, relax, cleanse, self-care. And just know, it's like, if you're doubting a situation, I don't know what the hell you're doubting, Libra, because you've got it going on and somebody's very attracted to you. Somebody wants to see where things go. And it looks like the two of you have planted some sort of seeds in the past, right? Maybe there was some seduction in the past, a little bit of flirting in the past, but there was other things going on. There was other, maybe you had other options, or you had other things on your mind, or somebody else did. But it wasn't moving, as the physical world was not moving, or is not moving as fast as your emotions were, as your desires were. And we were getting caught up in this kind of fantasy land and overwhelmed, and then getting caught up in something not moving fast enough, right? We can do that. We can be like, I want something, I want this to happen, and then start doubting it because we made a plan for something, or we saw something, and now the universe is turning in different ways than we expected. And the universe is like, yo, I'm trying to get you there as fast as I can, but you've got to trust that I know what to do, and I'm putting the pieces together for you. And you want something right here, right now, because you don't want to deal with your feelings. You don't want to deal with your traumas. You don't want to deal with your fears. And you want something right now so you can hurry up and get to the finish line. So it's easy. And life's not that easy. All right. So you're being challenged here with trust. You're being challenged here with your worth, your self-worth. You've got to know that you have made it to a certain point, that you deserve something that is coming towards you. All right. And the Empress card is showing up in your reading, saying, just lean back and accept it. Let it come towards you. All right. Don't let this fear or doubt that this situation in love is not going to happen. All right. You're working towards something really solid here. The Eight of Cups is so close to the Ten of Cups. It's like we've gotten past any uncertainty, any surprises, anything that might, have confused us or frustrated us, right? The block that we might have been up against. And the Magician card is telling me, especially with the eights here, that you guys are on the same frequency. You know what they're thinking because you're thinking the same thing. You know what they're wanting, right? You feel it. The Empress card knows, all right? She's like, the Empress says, I've been through so much, all right? I know I look good. I know I'm wearing my crown. It's because I earned it. So don't forget that when you're in some sort of situation right now and you're forgetting that who the hell you are, you've got this. Why would you doubt a situation? Unless this reading is not for you, and unless you know deeply inside that somebody is not respecting your value. That is when the Empress is going to come up, and it's going to be, you're going to be up constantly against a block with somebody because your integrity and the disrespect that you might be getting from somebody is triggering your self-worth. It's like, I don't want this. This isn't what I asked for. This isn't what I worked so hard for. But you're trying to make a circle, a square fit into a circle, right? But that's not what I'm getting here. That's not what I'm getting here. I'm getting here that you initially knew, and this is it, but you're going around in circles overthinking things, right? Because something's not 100% clear for you, and it could be fresh and new. All right. So what's the blockage that you're dealing with? The Five of Pentacles. All right. The Five of Pentacles, you're dealing with some sort of change, some sort of insecurity coming up, some sort of struggle about, where things going, how am I going to get things? I'm focusing on the what ifs from a negative perspective. There could be financial stuff. There could be a change in your physical reality, right? There's some, if there's movement or there's some comparison. Maybe you're comparing yourself. All right. There's something different about you in the situation that you're with, or the person that you're with, or there was another thing. If there's something you're comparing yourself to. All right. And the Five of Pentacles is like, this is your death and rebirth. This is your moment to realize if this is coming up from you and you're really insecure about a situation, that right there is what Spirit wants you to see. It's not about the physical reality, or it's not about the person wanting to be with you. It's about you believing in yourself here and trusting in, because that's the lesson that's coming up for you. Divine timing is when you accept who you really are and your value and your worth in that moment. As soon as you accept your value in your moment, right, your person is going to value you, because what you're thinking is what's going to show up for you. You're attracting what you are. So that is divine timing, guys. Remember that. It's when you choose to be in alignment with what it is you want. Now, I know some people, people like check out there when I start talking like that, but I just can't stop talking about the truth. We're getting ready to go into Scorpio moon here. All right, it's going to be full moon. We're in Libra right now, but tonight it'll be Scorpio. All right. And so we are seeing here 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is telling me that you get pulled into some doubt, some comparison, some comparing yourself against the person, right? While you putting your person up on a pedestal. Because this person looks at you like they're seeing you as somebody who's beautiful, attractive, abundant. They can see growth here with you. They can see potential for a future. Right? They can see growing with you. Right? Waiting for the right time too, to move forward here. There's a lot of movement here. What's the possible outcome for you? We've got the 4 of Pentacles. All right, so taking a step back here, you got the 4s again. You got the 2 4s and you got the 2 8s, right? So it seems like here, taking a step back. Remember, the 4s are taking a step back here from this 5 energy and looking at what you're holding on to and building. You've come this far, you're building some sort of foundation with somebody. But this card here is taking a step back and looking at what it is that you're assuming and letting go of some sort of fear around the situation. Because it looks like you and another person here. And I will look at Aries to Pisces to get some signs. Remember, anything is possible with that Magician card. So you and this person here building this foundation, but it's solid. But we got to take a step back here and take a step back from what we're holding on to that's not serving us. What fear, we're trying to build a foundation off of something. We've got to trust the situation. What's your advice here? The 9 of Swords, right? It's like clear your head, clear your mind, clear your thoughts. The 9 of Swords, right? You didn't mess up. If some of you are feeling guilty or feeling you're comparing yourself, you're overthinking things, you're feeling like, you could have done something different in the past, or you're worried that it's not turning out, and all this 9 of Swords going on in your head over and over and over and over. It's like the 9 of Swords is saying, you got to let this shit go. You got to let something die off. You got to let an old thought die off. Let the situation cleanse itself with that 4 of Swords. And if you're in the 9 of Swords energy, you might be letting your anxiety, you might be letting your thoughts, you're reacting from that place. And you're creating stuff happening between you and your person that doesn't even have to exist. Right? So the worry and the fear and the doubt here, the 9 of Swords is coming up. This is not the most fun card. It's like there's no way around it. The 9 of Swords is like you've thought about something over and over and over too much. And it's like that thought is keeping you on some sort of wheel of doubt. And once that is cleared, it looks as though you've got somebody clearly coming towards you here to move forward with you. All right. And the 4 of Swords, the Ace of Wands. I want you. I'm thinking about this. There's so much potential in this relationship. There's so much potential. There's a lot of sexual energy here between you and this person. So the initial attraction that you had with this person that's in your energy field, you knew it. You felt it to the core. You felt it, your senses. You can feel this person in your energy field. The Empress card, she's so intuitive. She can sense everything around her. So it's almost like they're there, they're here, they're in your physical reality. But the only block I can see is a mindset and a doubt and feeling overwhelmed and overthinking something with that 9 of Swords. All right. So let's get some advice for you or see oracle messages. What else Spirit has for you? It doesn't have to be advice. What else does Spirit have for you? Let the magic happen, Libra. Let the magic happen. All right. Hidden treasure. You're on the right track and a gift will be revealed. All right. So, and we have the records, Akashic records, right? Remember why you came. Be bold, the Empress. So I will say this again. I feel like the problem here isn't your person or the situation that you're in, or you not getting what it is you want, or you not knowing what it is you want. There's a deeper uh, there's a deeper wound here. There's a deeper lesson here of you and your self-worth and you coming into alignment here with exactly what you want. And so homework, look up divine timing and look up what I really mean about divine timing. As soon as you believe that something is yours, as soon as you believe something is yours, the magic happens. All right. So if there's anything you take from this reading, the Magician card, it's where your focus is. And if you have any doubt or insecurity about your person wanting you, that's going to keep showing up for you. They're going to keep doubting themselves because you're doubting the situation, even with your actions or the way you react to a situation. All right. So that's what I see. That's what I see. It's not what I know. It's not what I care. It's not me. It's not your, it's what I see and your cards today. Let's see, Aries, the Pisces. This could turn into really spicy. You could be going home with somebody. 8 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Empress card. Whew. Watch the drinks. Watch the drinks. All right. Let's see, Aries through Pisces. All right. So now Aries through Pisces, we're going to take a look at you and your person, and I'm going to pull out thoughts, feelings, and intentions with you. All right. Thoughts, feelings, and intentions. And the potential of this relationship is what it's going to tell me. All right. And I'm going to use a couple different decks here. So give me a moment. Give me a moment. All right. So let's see. Aries, if you're connected to an Aries, Page of Cups. All right. The Death card. This is my card for the day here. And the 10 of Cups. You got to put something to rest here with an Aries. They're showing up here as the Page of Cups. This is like, I want something with you. I want this connection. You're going through some sort of challenge here. And the Death card is, this can last as long as you want it to last, right? You have to put something to end a fear, a doubt, or whatever. Like I said, something has to change. Something has to end. And letting go of something so you can get to the next step. It looks like potential. They have seen or can see or have feelings or have thought. The 7 of Cups even, and where I'm getting the 7 of Cups is from the initial reading. All right. I have seen potential relationship with you, but we can't seem to put something to rest or put something behind us. All right, a way out of the weeds. Gives me a 6 energy. It gives me, when you get a 6 of Pentacles, a 6 of Cups, a 6 of Swords, it's a way out. It's a finally letting go of the challenge that you're dealing with and just saying fuck it, and then just jumping in and seeing where things go. We're seeing something clear up here between you and an Aries. You're finally getting to move on from something. And this green here is telling me, it's more about that 5 of Pentacles. We've been worrying about something, focusing on the negative when it comes to thinking that they don't love us or thinking that they're not interested in us or they don't see us, right? And you got a Page of Cups here who is like, I got a total crush on you at minimum. And at most it could be, I love you, but I want to go back to the way things were, especially if we've been in a relationship together. I want things to go back, but the chaos, the challenge, is putting something to rest and really understanding what that means. And the way out of the weeds, getting things together, finding a clear way out, a clear path forward. Taurus, we have the Eight of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands, all right? So Taurus is really in sync with you, all right? And we got the Ten of Swords, all right? So this is, we have to walk away, or we had to walk away from a situation because we were getting nowhere. But I'm not done here. And I'm coming back to resolve something. But there's a lot of tension or pressure showing up between the two of you here when it comes to a situation. They keep walking away because of a situation that's going on. It feels like something doesn't end. Or they're constantly feeling like they've hurt you, or they've doubted this, or you feel like they've hurt you, or they owe you something, and you feel done, depleted. But the passion is still there, and it feels like I want to walk away, but I can't. I'm coming back around here. All right, death reclaims a life. All right, letting go. Again, you got the death card, sacred quality of death. All right, natural endings in grief. Right, got to let go of something with the Taurus in order for it to come back around. The Eight of Wands. Somebody's still thinking about you, but if you guys can't finish something, they don't know what else to do. All right, Gemini, the Hanged Man, the Six of Wands, and we got the Justice card, Libra. You got a Gemini here. Now remember, the individual ones sometimes can get a little bit more dramatic sometimes, because it's sometimes picking up on energy of people that have been going through some sort of separation or whatever. But we've got a celebration coming in. If you've been waiting on a Gemini, they're coming in here towards you to be clear with you, to whether it's make amends or it's to be honest with you about their feelings. And we see here, you are enough. This is the Empress card, worthiness, faith in needs being met. All right. So you may be doubting a Gemini because you have different perspectives of a situation. But we're seeing something is changing here with your Gemini, an old way, an old pattern, something that has not been serving them. And you've got them stepping into a better position. It's like you're getting out of whatever challenge that you're in, and you are moving forward to some sort of justice, right? Or victory, right? Know that you deserve this, and they know it too, right? Cancer, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Cups, all right? So a Cancer definitely here is feeling you, all right? There's no doubt. You got to listen to your true initial intuition when it comes to a Cancer. We're getting inherited patterns too. So sometimes some of your patterns, some of your doubts might be coming up or getting triggered when it comes to a Cancer. Cancer is very confident. Cancer wants you to even step into that position and realize how awesome you are. The Nine of Cups, they desire you, but you do have a Cancer here that wants what they want. And, they can be selfish at times too, but hey, good for them, right? I know you might not be saying that, but they know what they want and they're going to get it. And it seems like they do want you. They have a strong connection with you. And without, placing expectations on one another, how can we find a balance? And it looks like a reconciliation or a Cancer reaching out to you. Leo, Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Hierophant. So let's get the party started here with the Leo. All right. So exhale, getting ready to exhale, right? It looks like you and Leo are looking good, right? Ace of Cups, I got love for you. Page of Wands, right? I want this. We have fun together. We can have fun. This could be a brand new Leo coming into your life, all right? This is, let's get the party started with that Page of Wands. But this could lead to a commitment with the Hierophant there. Of course, we have to make sure we're in alignment with our values with them. Some of you are going to be fighting me with this one and being like, my Leo's, blah, blah, blah. Well, our values are not in alignment then. But this looks like there is potential to work through that. Exhale, breathe, and just accept things or accept the situation for the way it is and let it grow. All right, it looks really good with Leo. Virgo, the Emperor, and we got the Three of Swords, and we got the Two of Cups. The heart wants what it wants, all right? You may be going through some sort of doubt or separation with your Virgo, all right? You may be feeling some pain or feeling at loss, but they are too, all right? Or they're going through a separation, right? Because they want to be in a relationship with you, but let's just keep it with you. All right. I see myself with you. I feel you. I want to be there with you. All right. So it looks like Virgo stepping up and making a decision here. And they're trying to, make peace with you or play their cards right. Rise into the occasion. All right. So I do see them getting the strength and being authentic with you. Libra, the Magician. Look at the synchronicity. Libra, the Magician. The Six of Pentacles. You got a lot of sixes coming in today. And it's funny because the Death card and sixes too have been what I meditated on today. And they're coming in for you. And it's looking like, finding some sort of equal balance between you and another person, Libra. All right. Now we're looking at you and your Libra, but this can also be for you just in general. You could take this as your own message, right? The Magician, the Six of Pentacles, and the Temperance. This is talking about going with the flow and allowing things to work itself out. You see things coming back into harmony after some sort of struggle with somebody, all right, or some sort of fear, loss, or doubt when it comes to a situation. But you and another Libra here, if we're looking at your Libra wants you. Your Libra's attracted to you. Your Libra sees potential in the future with you, all right? So we're moving forward in a good way with your Libra. The true source of power, divine will, integrity, and power versus force. Power versus force. Right? Force is trying to make something happen your way, but the power comes from within, the Magician card, with what you're focused on and what you believe. All right, Scorpio, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Look at this. It's like, we're not happy with how things are. Scorpio over here, the 10 of Pentacles, is working really hard, is invested in this connection, is interested, has love for you, wants to see where things go. But there could even be some insecurities on their side. They could be dealing with some sort of physical struggle, right? Or focusing on the negative right now, and they're trying to find their way through a situation. Right? The Knight of Cups is saying their intentions is really to open up and tell you how they feel. Their love is growing for you. All right, this and that are true. Being open-minded and seeing things from a different perspective. There's a lot of nuances and complexities when it comes to you and your Scorpio. All right, and they can bring triggers up for you. They can bring some really, the Five of Cups, I've struggled with that card for a long time. It doesn't bother me as much anymore, right? But that's what the nuances can happen. And when we get stuck in this energy, we get stuck in this place where we create and then we get rejected, right? Or we force a person away from us, right? But that's not, this is showing here the two of you will get through this nuance. Sagittarius, the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, they look at you like, man, you both are bosses. But this is heavy. There's something heavy here, and we've got gratitude, the manifesting power of gratitude, being respectful towards one another, or just being grateful for who you both are. There's two, you and a Sagittarius share very different qualities. All right, you got, here's, they think of you, Libra, right? You got air energy here, but you got earth energy here. So your Sag could have a lot of earth in their chart. Doesn't matter. But you see the difference is air and earth, and one's more grounded and one's more logical. One's always in their head. One's sort of like practical. Let's get shit done. So, and they value this about you. They might even be looking at you like you're the one, like, hey, let's get things done. You ground me. But there's a lot going on between the two of you and a lot of burdens that you guys have been dealing with. Maybe this has been a relationship that's been hard to get off the ground. All right. But you guys will pull through it. It's about focusing on how far you've come and what it is you can make together, all right, and not focusing on just the problems alone. But it does seem like you're reaching some sort of completion with your Sagittarius, all right, and you had the Ace of Wands in your reading, which is telling me you're reaching a reigniting passion or finally clearing away the bullshit so you guys can move into something new, all right. Capricorn, Nine of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Cups. Capricorn, sweating it, sweating it. A lot of pressure on them to open up and tell you how they feel. Very attracted to you. They find you very cool, very suave, very reserved, and very chill. Right, Scorpio energy, right? We're cool. They're looking at you like you got it going on, Libra, right? I'm interested in you, or I want to talk to you. I want to communicate with you. But there could be something too about you giving off sort of a mysterious presence, and it could stress this person out too. And maybe you always know what's going on with them, or in some cases, the Nine of Wands, this could be an ongoing battle you've dealt with somebody, and they look at you like you always know the truth. You always know, you see right through them, which is why they can't give up on this connection, because they may feel like nobody else sees them like you do. Right, that's the awesome quality of a King of Cups, right? A King of Cups, they're going to see through and they'll forgive you if they see your true heart, right? Or vice versa. Happy, healthy, and wise, all right? Seeing the fulfillment, peace of mind, all right? So a peace of mind coming in with your Capricorn, all right? Opening up about their feelings. It seems like you're going to find things really working out well for you. Aquarius, Nine of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Sun card. I just got this... be my sunshine. All right, Aquarius here. Overthinking here, stressing out the Nine of Swords. Maybe they fucked up. Maybe they said something. Maybe their nerves are all over the place. All right, who the hell knows? The Nine of Swords, I wish I could take it out and just, go right to the 10. Like, just fuck it. End it. The Nine of Swords, it feels like you're stuck in a loop. All right, you're ruminating, you're over the head. So your person here, your Aquarius here, might be like, I don't know what to do. I want to tell you something. I want to commit to this. I want to give this my nerves. All right, I'm really scared, right? Or I'm just, did I fuck up? Who knows, right? But the Ace of Pentacles, here's an honest offer. Whatever happened between the two of you happened so that they would really think about what they really want and what really happened, all right, and the consequences. But it looks like it's going to turn out very fuzzy and warm, all right. The Sun card, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun card, which is the lottery, winning the lottery. All right, so there could be some blessing or something that happened for a reason to bless this relationship and bring the two of you together for an awesome fresh start or a new start. This could be they're also just afraid to get something going for some of you if they've been through some heavy times, all right? But you could be their sunshine. All right. So non-action, frozen for a time. All right. So you may be feeling, right, with them, there's a holdup. And this seems to be what the holdup is. For some of you, if you feel stuck with is Aquarius, all right, give it a moment. There's a light at the end of the tunnel and it's about to shine. All right. Pisces, the Devil card, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Swords. All right. So again, here, you can't control the situation. Don't react. They're on their way. You got the Devil card with a Pisces. Do they have an addiction? Do they have some toxic shit in their life they're dealing with? Do they have their own personal demons that they have to deal with? All right. So we're seeing here that they are in this energy of the devil energy, very obsessed, very focused, very fearful, right? But the Three of Wands says relocating or wanting to move forward with you, wanting movement, but there is a little bit of a hesitation here. I've been dealing with something from the past and I don't want to see it repeat itself. And meantime, intentions here is to heal with you, to see something for the future with you. They definitely are serious about you and maybe want to reconnect or want to see where things go. But the Four of Swords was your card, right? It's like you got to relax, you got to chill and hope for the best here and just realize it has nothing to do with you. All right. And we have another chance to be. Second chances, a rebirth. A lot of Scorpio energy coming in your reading here. So we are seeing a rebirth here with you and a Pisces. All right, let's see your yes or no. And I will be live with Scorpio next, right? We're going into the big Scorpio one for the full moon. Maybe you guys will come hang out with me just to hang out. All right, no, all right. And it was in reverse. And that's good. So there's something good about this no for the question that's on your mind. The Eight of Swords in reverse is like, there's no need to worry. Let this one go, right? And it could be if you've been feeling like you've been stuck, get ready to feel unstuck, right? Get ready to feel some movement happening here, all right? Loosening up, the energy loosening up. Things getting a lot better, all right? I love you guys. Thank you. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to say happy birthday to Taurus and so forth. And I love you guys, and I'll see you guys for Scorpio.